I'm going to give my opinion on Scotty G, and I know it's not going to be welcome, but I think it's good to be honest with your opinions. You know, whether people give money to him or don't, I don't really care. I won't personally be giving. I'll give him food. You know, I would give him. I would try to help him get shelter. I'll give him the basic things he would need to stay alive. Which he has now, but I don't know. Is it? Look, I'm giving my honest opinion. It's at Paddy's sort of expense. I'm taking out everything out of the equation of who he is. It's irrelevant. He's a man who's willing to put him up in his property for and try to help him get well. Now, if he's entitled to get any benefits or anything with the government from that, then why not? I mean, how many other people would welcome a smackhead into their house, you know, and say, and you know, out of the goodness of their heart? I mean, if the government give money out for that kind of stuff, then why wouldn't you take it? I don't know if he can take it. I don't know if they even offer it. I don't know. But if anything, it probably encourages people to do more of this kind of stuff if they do get some help from the government. It's not a handout, it's help. You're providing a service. And you know, you need your expenses paid for rather than you have to pay for their expenses out of your pocket. I get all that stuff. But GoFundMe's on this circle of YouTube, it's always going to be a hot and cold subject. You know, people out there, they want to help the next man. Even, you know, that Reacher wanted to reach out and give him what he needed to survive, but listening to a lot of different opinions, like Narrative, who's been through, you know, addiction and stuff like that, and I've seen a bit myself. And if you buy these people any items, they'll just go out and fucking sell them, and they'll come back with a story, or they got mugged, or they lost it, or whatever. Buy my phone, it'll be gone in 5 minutes. I mean, and giving it to the sheriff, who's going to hold it for him until he's clean. Is there any time limit as to when Scotty will be clean? Would he ever even get clean? I mean, really, I don't see a GoFundMe, in my opinion, as the solution, which will makes it smell a bit fishy. Just trying to, you know, get everything they can out of it. In my opinion, could be wrong, but why is all the GoFundMe money staying with the sheriff? I mean, it's like Paddy knows that it wouldn't be trusted with him because he's an ex, villain, or whatever you call it. But then, in the hand of somebody that's cheated the benefits system, which isn't like the worst crime in the world, but let's face it, this part of YouTube is full of people that have committed crimes and stuff like that. And that's why we all stick together. That's one thing, the birds of a feather flock together. I think that's one of the reasons why we're all attracted to this dark corner of YouTube. But no, as far as I can see, I think a GoFundMe is, for me personally, I think he should get clean first, show the world how clean he is, and then possibly say, I've got nothing, I've got a GoFundMe. But a GoFundMe during the maximum peak of addiction, can't see there being any benefit. If anything, I think Paddy should hold him until there's a place in a rehab available. If they still, I don't know how it all works. I've been back for so long, but I know that psychiatric hospitals, they take in, addicts and stuff like that. And I think that's all you need to do. Then when he gets out of there, then when he actually wants to start his life fresh again, then maybe start looking at putting money in his pocket. But if you're putting money into someone that doesn't want to get treatment, it's like flocking a dead horse. And like a narrative destroyer said, you know, Paddy better be careful, because he could end up with someone, you know, someone passed away in his shed. He'd wake up one morning and he'd be gone. I don't think he's going to want the. I think it's probably good that if the police did come around, it's probably good that they came around, because they can see that exactly what the situation. Because if the police hadn't come round, then all of a sudden he has to explain, you know, he's got a corpse on his property. He's going to, because of who he is, he's the police will probably, well, they treat him as if he's guilty before he's innocent, and he's making a lot of headaches for himself. But if anything, that he needs a. I don't know, man. There's other people questioning, you know, is the whole thing set up from the beginning? As far as my opinion goes, who knows? Sit back and wait. Anything's possible. But my gut feeling is, as long as he's safe and sound, got roof and you know, food and shelter. Personally, I won't be donating. I can't donate. I think maybe this is another option. Like Paddy's farm his address isn't really like secret by the sounds of it. I don't know what it is. I haven't bothered looking. I don't care. What about people send items rather than money? You can buy them items from direct from, you know, Amazon, and have it sent straight to his house. And then Scotty can make a little video showing what he's received. Because I've been homeless myself, and you know, I've been in homeless shelters, and I've been in emergency accommodation, and they've all got the moment they get. I would never ever give. I mean, when I was homeless, I would never give anybody money, but we'd always share what we had. We'd always share resources. If I had a tin of beans, someone didn't, I'd split mine in half, and you know, we that's how you survive. We used to help each other out. You know, if I've got, you know, this or that, and I can borrow that, borrow this. The homeless community, it works quite well. When it sort of works together. There's also things like churches and stuff like that, because in the town I was, there was like a charity place where they could sort of hang out, and in that place they would tell you where they, like, for example, some local churches, they'll be having like a roast dinner for the homeless and stuff like that on a Sunday. And they like different venues that were going on here and there. I don't know what I'm going about. I'm not sidetracked. But if you are generally homeless, when I was homeless, if you wanted out, you could get out. A lot of people were kicked out of emergency accommodation, or they were kicked out of their council flats because they just had really, really bad hygiene, and they got too many complaints. So the first step is fixing Scotty. Second step would be, you know, financially fixing him. But at the moment, I think they're going to step one without going to step two. Sorry, they're going to step two, they're going to step one. Anyway, that's my piece. It's just a piece of crap anyway, when people can listen to it, or it's just my opinion. But if you want to give money to him, give. I don't know the geezer, so I don't really care.